RP shot. Corletto. That's good work there from Redden, and O'Gara too, the halfbacks, looking like back row men.
It's that desperate for Ireland. O'Gara's got to hunt everything down along with his teammates. There's Jordan Murphy. Well, that's shoulder to shoulder, and Jordan's shoulder's a little bit lighter than Albacetti's there. That was no penalty.
Flannery. O'Callaghan again, already with O'Gara. That's good. O'Driscoll, very good. On it goes! Jordan Murphy! That is a brilliant try. Keep the faith.
We've been waiting a month to see that Ireland play. Wonderful stuff, and again, O'Driscoll's ability to fade outside the flat pass is crucial. And David Wallace for the first time front foot. There, O'Driscoll's outside his man, the soft ball to Wallace, the lovely pass, and Murphy, all he has to do is cross the line. But O'Driscoll's fade there is magnificent. Wallace, straight as you like, timing to Jordan Murphy. And again, the dream flickers, it is alive. Ireland had to score from this period of play. They have done, and they have scored their best try of the tournament.
O'Gara, and the conversions do matter, because Ireland need to lead by more than 7 at the end. But it is a try to remember. Not converted, but look at that cutout, Paul, and if you want 2 men on hand to make sure O'Driscoll and Wallace will be right there.
It's the fade from O'Driscoll off the ball beautifully there. He beat his man before he caught the ball. So few players do that now. An outside break without the ball is gorgeous stuff. Again, O'Driscoll providing for his team.
There must have been a knock-on in there somewhere, you would have thought, but no. He's knocking it forward, but not going to ground. And that's scrum dead from Argentina and Contepomi, and of course the scrum back.
Thank you.
So maybe a little bit of a turn here.
You'd have to say Felipe Contepomi has been perhaps a little bit more headstrong than most of his colleagues today. Few errors from him. And Ireland again have just something to hang on to there. 40 metres from their line.
Leamy.
Here it is. No, it's all right.
Redden, Hickey. This might be very useful, this. Oh, look at the break on that ball.
What's the options, guys?
And Borges not troubled by it in the end. Should be a 22 dropout. It is, and we'll take a look at that table again, because 2 converted tries, easy said, for Ireland now, and it's still possible. They would do it if that was the case, not conceding any more points.
Bring them back, yeah.
But Argentina winning the game would, of course, mean they top the pool. They play Scotland in Paris, and it would be New Zealand against the host nation, France, in Wales. Of course, if Ireland do it and Argentina don't qualify, then France get to play in Paris.
In the air, Hernandez taken out.
Just a timing issue, that's all.
Miles,
just a timing issue.
Looking at the scenarios, you talked it through, as you can see, O'Gara timing wrong there. It is a penalty. Ireland get just the 2 converted tries. That makes the score 29-21. What an end we would have if that is to be the case.
With Argentina just looking for a losing bonus point, just trying to get it from anywhere.
Time on.
Right now they're trying to win this game. They do believe they can go a long way in this tournament, and if they're going to, you know, this is a game really that they have to be winning, because they lose to Ireland and they hang on and qualify. They don't go back to their camp thinking we can win this World Cup. They have to keep their momentum going with a win today.
And their play has been such that they can say to themselves, Argentina at the moment, we conceded to Brian O'Driscoll in the first half. Our defensive alignment there was poor. And the last try from Ireland, as good as it was only a blip. We are on top of this match, have been ever since the first 5 minutes, really, after that amazing Ireland start. Well, they can say that to themselves, but another Ireland score here, and the doubts would really start to emerge. But they're not emerging yet, because that's another Argentina turnover, and they have won that breakdown conclusively today. Hernandez.
Dagger kick from Hernandez. But I tell you, the sail flanker, Juan Martin Fernandez Lobby, is having a superb game. We talk about McCaw and Smith and Berger, but this Argentine 7 is a good player, and Hernandez, he's just orchestrating things coolly. It's an afternoon out in the Bois de Boulogne for him.
To go a long way in this tournament, you're going to have a really top-class, world-class open side. That's the man who wears number 7. The man who is meant to be the first at the breakdown. Here's Redden. Hickey. Oh, deflection. Infield. Still might work. That came off Wallace, I think. Referee saw it. Knock on advantage. Corletto.
Your advantage, Blue, for knock on. Wait.
There is Fernandez Lobby.
Wait out. Advantage over.
P-shot. Hickey. Jordan Murphy has put it in behind Argentina, and it's Longo going back. Jordan Murphy's there already, but Longo is not the kind of man to panic. Nor P-shot, but he's hurt himself with that kick. Hickey once more. Look at that on the floor from Argentina. It's their ball again.
It's 3 in the last 5-10 minutes or so. Ireland have got to address that problem.
P-shot's fine, he was just embarrassed.
Wasn't that bad.
High standards. And there's the man that has been setting them, Hernandez.
That's too long.
But that's too close to fullback Jordan Murphy. Ireland still in this.
Hold.
Well, they're still tantalising now. I mean, Argentina have looked at...
Hold.
Well, they're still tantalising now. I mean, Argentina have looked, as you say, the better team for a lot of this game, but as Murphy goes, one score and it's all on.
Trying things. Manuel Contepomi to Hernandez.
Cross forward.
So knock on.
Forward.
Just one moment of brilliance from O'Driscoll or Darcy. It's 22-21 to Ireland, and they are in the shooting match. We still could have the most exciting 20 minutes of the tournament, although you have to go some way from Wales-Fiji.
What a game that was yesterday. Rivas Alvarez is on for Fernandez Lobby. Alvarez wearing number 18. He's a lot replacement. Just a bit of housekeeping, by the way. I said open side is 7. Of course, in South Africa, that is not the number used, so Berger wears 6.
Balls out.
He's a little bit confused on that one.
Cross forward.
South Africa go the other way, but South Africa not here. It's all about Ireland, Argentina.
Came off your foot into a player in front.
Another loss forward.
Well, it's an Irish scrum, and in the matter of millimetres, Argentina again hungrier, quicker, sharper. Possession gone. Ireland have to be so careful when they have the ball here.
Longo, P-shot. Way too much on that. And that spent far too long in the oven.
Even the leader of Argentina, the man with all that experience at 33, the man Argentina look up to, suffering from a bit of overdose of adrenaline then when he struck that.
And no time to be embarrassed about that one. Here's Redden. O'Gara. O'Driscoll. O'Gara. Straight to Corletto. He's got to stop from Ireland, giving this ball away, kicking from hand.
Again, the threat of O'Driscoll is very real of flat ball, but it has to be quick and flat for Ireland.
And that's where O'Gara comes into his own with that flat service. Paul Wallace.
Yeah, Ireland are keeping the game very lively. Got to keep a high-octane game here. legs are getting very heavy on both sides, and the opportunities will emerge, and I think it'll suit Ireland better. They've got the game breakers out wide, and if they can keep that going and keep the pressure on, who knows what can happen. But Argentina are really controlling the game through Hernandez as opposed to O'Gara's kicking.
Knock on, Ireland put in. Of course, Paul, former international prop for Ireland of some repute, and one of the great Lions as well. You'll remember Paul in the 1997 Lions tour to South Africa.
Yeah, him and Tom Smith, fantastic service there, taking on the box-vaunted front row. Argentina make the error. But I've got to say, it was about the 60-minute mark, Ireland versus France, where France started to put the heat on in the scrum. And the last scrum, Ireland struggled and lost it. And that shunt, Celso, Ledesma and Roncero had Ireland moving. Ireland have to be brave and strong and go through this hour barrier.
Unplayable. Player couldn't roll clear.
This is not what Ireland need, a series of scrums 60 metres out.
Ball was held up in the air, which normally means it's time for a turnover, but as Paul Honnis explained, there's no chance for Leamy to get it back to his side because of the man on the wrong side who couldn't roll away. So no penalty, and still Ireland scrum. And O'Driscoll cutting, slashing, looking for a way through. Hayes. He will know he's been in the game tonight. Reddin.
Let him play it, Blue.
What is in the side to do, Owen Reddin? Preferred again to Peter Stringer. O'Gara, forward pass, bad one. That fly half, is it time for a change?
Well, he's in and out, isn't he, Ronan O'Gara? Tactically, he's in the doldrums, but you know, it's been two of his passes that have been right on the money that have helped put O'Driscoll through, and I just don't know whether Paddy Wallace has the wealth of experience to play in a seminal position like 10 with 20 to go here. Just don't.
So roll the dice, stay with hot and cold.
It's your gamble, but it's probably the better gamble. Stick with him.
He was unbound. One man only.
Pichot. Hernandez. Makes everything look so easy, although he is starting to overhit. And he looks to the heavens and asks why. Hickey. Corletto again.
Bad kick to Corletto there.
Let him run.
Good cover by O'Driscoll. Seemed to be a bit forward there to Leamy. That would have been the touch judge's call. Referee wasn't quite in line with that. Murphy. And on this occasion, Hernandez has to play. It doesn't go beyond the try line. No option of the 22 dropout. Dennis Hickey.
Release 12, Blue.
He wants at least one more game in an Irish jersey, Dennis Hickey. O'Gara. It's a neat kick. And so's that from Hernandez, and so's that from Murphy. Had no right to pick that one up so effortlessly. Still looking for that charge, but he doesn't get it. Pichot. And it's David Wallace who's first to arrive for Ireland. Need to see that Wallace strength now. Manuel Contepomi in there with the shovel.
Got it again.
Albacete, Ireland were offside. Pichot, Roncero, Argentina feel something big is going to happen here. Fernandez, Lobe, Contepomi. Good tackling from Ireland, but the penalty was always coming. A quarter of the match left, and Argentina poised for yet another score.
Well, this has to be 3 points from Argentina. Filippo Contepomi, of course, him and Ronan O'Gara having words. Big rivals, Munster-Leinster fly halves. The penalty is given. This goes over. It's 24 points to 15, and that means 2 converted tries isn't enough for Ireland. They need more again. The heat being turned on by Argentina. They just have to take the points. They don't need the bonus point. It's Ireland have to stop them.
Offside.
And Argentina will know only too well that more points are likely to come for that if they find their opponent having to chase the game.
Yeah, I've seen a few captains lose their head under pressure situations, but one thing about Gus Pichot, he's one of the smartest